What you're about to see is a glimpse of the ministry of Oak Hill Baptist Church from over the last 60 years. God has been so faithful to us through each year that we've had. That's one reason that we have the theme this year on our 60th of Always Faithful. Because that's exactly what God's been. He has always been faithful to us. And we've seen it in the ways in which He has moved and done things that only He could do. We've seen His faithfulness to bring people to our church throughout these many years, who have led in ministry, who have discipled people, who have given in so many different ways. And all that happened over these 60 years because of God's faithfulness. Something we need to remember is that God has brought to us faithful pastors throughout the years. They have come and they have given the leadership that God's laid on their heart in those seasons of ministry. And God is blessed. And over the course of years, that ministry has looked a little different from one time frame to the next. But the one consistency in all of it was the faithfulness of God.
We had a drive-in theater that was nearby. And so we set up, we had the church van, we set where I could stand on top of that where everybody could see me. They set up the broadcasting system, and we invited folks to come very extensively, and would have anywhere from 5 to 15 cars there. And there were people who expressed great appreciation for it.
Throughout the years, God has led us in so many different areas of ministry. Whether it be our Awana program or our upper basketball and cheer ministry, or the other ministries that have started through our life groups as well. God has always brought to us more ministries to be a part of. Whether it's local ministries with our partnerships with schools in the area, or our Hispanic church plant that we've started even here just some 4 years ago. God's always leading us and has moved Oak Hill to be a part of ministry, not just talk about it, but to be a part of His ministry to this local community. As your pastor, I know firsthand of God's faithfulness to us. He's been faithful in the past 17 years since I've been here, and I know that He's going to continue to be faithful to us as we go forward into the future. Part of our future, of course, is development of our North Campus. We have been diligently working on that campus. We have made progress down there, and there is more yet to come. We've also seen, even here on our South Campus, the improvements of facilities, whether it be our children's space or our new student ministry space. God's faithfulness is what's bringing all of this about. And as I look to the future, I just know we don't have to worry, and we don't have to wonder, will God be faithful to us? Because we know He will. The question is, will we continue to be faithful to Him? My prayer is the answer will be yes. And I believe that in faith, to where I can pray and ask God to do things that only He can do for His glory and for our good.